Quick question. How long you been filming? You've been taking pictures of horses?
Since I worked with horses and training and on the backside many years ago. This is my first love.
Yeah.
I've retired from 30 years in healthcare.
And
you are the real insiders on the backside.
I see you heard of us, huh?
I follow you, yeah.
So yes.
Yeah, so I moved to Kentucky. Considering I'm only 39, I moved here in '84 and worked on my uncle's farm in Oldham County. Rubbed some on the track, worked with horses and training. But I opted for a steady paycheck and spent over 30 years in healthcare. Now I'm living the dream and I get to shoot the Derby, and I've done this as a hobby for about 7 years, and the track photographer here is wonderful, and I've got a chance to stand at the just down on the second turn and shoot them as they come around the second turn and go for home. So this is my fantasy gig.
And what's your name?
My name's Alyssa Cumming.
Yeah. Wow. And what's your favorite moment throughout the years?
Well, my uncle trained Alysheba, so by far my $30 entire savings bet on the nose, and then riding the Triple Crown along with him and the Breeders' Cup, and those memories I'll never forget, along with having worked with my uncle, and then when he came back to Churchill 7 years ago.
And you know, as a fan of our program, what's the favorite thing about what we do that you like the most?
You do what I love is that there's 1,000 different stories going on simultaneously here on the backside, especially Derby week. And unlike any other sporting event, everybody has their own angle, their own story.
And you know, do you have a favorite interview that we did?
You know, I like the old timers. I love your interviews with some of the old timers. I just watched the one with the woman last week who's rubbed, you know, for 30 years.
Yeah, Miss Saudi.
Yes, Miss Saudi. And just everybody has a story, and that's what I appreciate about what you do. So.
Oh, man. Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Imagine running into you. Yeah.
Yep.
So
we finally made it. So
yeah.
You know.
So Jack Van Berg was my uncle, 𝐓𝐡 was my grandpa, and Tom's my cousin. So
A lot of history. A lot of history. It's a pleasure.
Yeah.